early.
Monaco finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's DiMarco. DiMarco is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a decent clearance. It's Immobile! He's got away with one there. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nicely weighted ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Searching pass he's played there. Raya claims comfortable. Now it's Immobile. Monaco were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people...
Immobile! And that has been cleared. Cross needs to be good, and that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Haaland. Now that's well seen too. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Lewandowski. Good chance here! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Beckham, very much a man of this moment. And he was quick to react.
Thailand can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Pogba. Thailand leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oblak gets it away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Disappointed with that. That's a throw. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Beckham. Now the ball's gone astray. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving
and
everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Thailand leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now.
He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Oh, Red, nice interception. Hazard. Turns back here, probably the best option. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Dumfries.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Takes a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
No outsmarting him this time. Immobile. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red! Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And the shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Haaland. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time. Monaco really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Immobile. And it's Pogba. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Thailand clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Haaland. Now it's Dumfries.
This usually is the time.
Just about within shooting range. Oh, a very decent attempt. And that's it. Thailand have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Conte. Goes for the shot! That's going to go a long way. Kante was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, he refuses to take the bait. Great vision. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Incoming delivery, he gets big, and it's come back out to him. And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
He's in plenty of space here.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Tries from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's picked out the run. Love it, Lewandowski! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Just eases him off the ball. Minamino. Immobile. Monaco finding their passes. Beckham.
That's going in strongly.
Now then, the ball's come loose. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Dumfries. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That has been slung wide. Brilliantly cut out. It's a pretty loose pass. Played it back. Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, what has happened here?
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The major moment in the game. Oh, he saved it! Pogba. No way through, so back it comes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Azar. And he's got the beating of his man. Tries from a long way out. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Smoking is only permitted
And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's been caught napping! Minamino! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! The second half off to a spectacular start!
After 52 minutes.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Minamino!
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Threads one in. Now it's Lewandowski. Thailand still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Now, can they get him away? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Haaland. Looking to play him in. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely shaped ball. And he was alert to it. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. That's exactly what...
Takes the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Minamino looking to add to his goal. The message is clear, none shall pass. It's a searching pass. And here's Haaland. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Thailand really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That has not gone well. Here's a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Beckenbauer gathers from the goal kick. Thailand are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. There is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced But that was a clear enough chance he denied. Monaco's free kick.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Beckham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to clear it. He's having a hit! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Rijkaard. DiMarco. Oh, that's neat.
Thailand really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. Now that looks a decent ball. Real chance! It's a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution.
Thailand making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager...
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anyone
So
who
a
has
short
found
respite for the
themselves
players
a little lost
as they
today.
prepare themselves
Please look at the
for
screen
another 30
information
minutes.
on how to find your way around this stadium.
Substitution for Monaco. Number 23, Minamino. Number 18, Pogba.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Neymar.
Thailand displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Oh, he's found support out wide. Costa Curta. It's Perez. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mohamed Salah picks it. Salah! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Haaland. Caceres spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Ljungberg. Neymar. And that's it for the first half of
Securing
extra
start for
time.
each block. Please report to the
Well,
start
both teams have
immediately.
run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now?
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Monaco clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he plays one through. Vicario gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Driving forward. Now it's Perez. Oh, nice touch. Hazard.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lewandowski! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! It was the crispest of hits. He just trashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski. Substitution in progress.
And that is as far as it goes. Thailand can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
have got underway here pretty prompt. And the shot! Goal! Monaco! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 6 minutes is number 23, Minamino! Minamino! Minamino!
Thailand are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Immobile. That's a shade optimistic. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Knocks it out wide. DiMarco. Oh, that's fabulous. And the cross comes in. Mohamed Salah.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Hazard. That is Conte. This might spell danger. Brilliantly cut out. That's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Minamino given the lift of his goal. Pogba. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he plays one through. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pogba. He's tried one! Just a whisker away. Moved on forwards. Spread it left. Nice interception, well timed. Kante gets it clear. Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer pinches it off him. And he's on his way! And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Lewandowski.
Pretty robust defending.
There will be 1 minute
Looking for the
added
run.
time.
Look at the space here. There's the shot! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I'd
Well,
like
for me,
to draw
Peter,
your
things
attention
have
to the
never
screen
really
right
got
now
going,
for
but at least
information
this
on
will
your
be a good
shuttle
time
bus
to
service.
reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Thailand can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that's definitely not his best. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Haaland. Minamino. Dumfries. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Minamino. And it's Rijkaard.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Thailand still this single goal behind. Rijkaard. DiMarco. Thailand claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he welcomes it in. Smoothly does it. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Pogba! And it's been taken short. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Thailand are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's DiMarco. Can he get it through? Well, that pass isn't the best. A terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Thailand have their second corner now. Koundé can get it clear.
Thailand really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Pogba. Great ball if he can get there. And he's in on goal. Mohamed Salah!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Haaland.
Thailand really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Dumfries. And it's Azar.
2 added minutes have been
Shifted into the
indicated.
flank. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
And that's it.
Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Hello, attendees. This
So
is
what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
ladies and
here.
gentlemen, and
Gorgeous,
welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
And it's Conte.
Conte! Has a look and place it forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Kante cuts out the pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. And he's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Caceres, and he's managed to get free. Minamino, shot, surely! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
It's Kane! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
Thailand with the corner, there first. DiMarco plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. Mohamed Salah! Dumfries. DiMarco. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Adams.
Thailand certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He won't be happy with that one. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Vicario. Adams. Baresi. Distributed tidily. He has found the way through. Caceres is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Out to the left it goes. Caceres looking to run onto it. Deftly away. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Climbs up big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Now it's Sorloth. He's in plenty of space here. DiMarco did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Salah. Strokes it back. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And it's Salah. Tries from distance.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Pogba gathers from the goal kick.
This match was
Lovely pass, but can he get
80,953.
there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. Now it's Kane. He's shifted it to the flank. Now it's DiMarco. Very nicely done. Oh, it's played into the area.
Thailand really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again, and it's Kane! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's been played through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Thailand looking to pass their way through. And now the breakaway.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. Caceres. Now it's Dumfries. Tries a shot! He has done it! Do not write them off! Back they come! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Spread neatly. Koundé gets into some space.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the through ball. Dumfries has it in a wide position. Kane. And the keeper has
2
it.
added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Pogba. That is ended up in no man's land. Vicario. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin
With the
to play a
owner of
part.
blue car parked outside the
Well,
stadium
fitness
gate,
and
kindly
fatigue, the
remove
key
it, as it
factors
is about
now
to be
as
towed
we head
away.
for extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Rijkaard. Coming on
90
the field
minutes gone
is
and nothing
number
between them
15,
still.
Beckham. Substitution.
Thailand displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. That ball looks a good one. Takes a shot! Minamino. Minamino! Has another go! Rijkaard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Immobile. He's chosen to go back. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Azar. He's away! And this is Kane. Mohamed Salah. Solot. And they can counter here. It's Pogba! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Pogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We've reached the midway point in extra time.
And now I'd just like to read
Both
out
teams
our
have run
fan
themselves
comments
into the ground out there.
celebrating
Does
their birthdays today.
anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Pogba.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end?
Coming on the field.
Forward it
number
goes.
5, Bellingham.
Bellingham.
Number
Oh, that's a key
24,
interception.
Goulet. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 7,
Conte.
Vinicius Junior.
Thailand are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Immobile! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Ciro Immobile. Ciro Immobile. Substitution in progress.
Thailand can make their change now with a break in play. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
There will
Well, I
be
think
1
if they're going to
minute
have
at
any
a
hope
time.
from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
Security
Your final
staff for
thoughts,
each
Jim?
block.
Well, Peter,
Please
I
report to the
really
staff
couldn't
room
see what this
immediately.
team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely here.
everybody, and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the shot! Oh, that was close. And it's Salah. A probing pass. And that's nice and simple for the keeper.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Pogba. Rijkaard. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Spread it left. Skims one in. And he was alert to it. Now it's Immobile. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played out to the right. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a cracking ball. He's Immobile!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played back in. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Minamino. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Thailand still without a single shot on. Good chance here! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And we have our very first corner. And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hazard. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Real chance! It's loose now, and he's following up! And he shoots! He's delivered all right! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Hazard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Hazard. What a throw in. Rijkaard.
Thailand really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, easy pickings there. It's a pretty loose pass. Minamino. Now, can they get him away? Immobile has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Thailand leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Beckenbauer gets across to it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Thailand are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway. Thailand carrying a one-goal lead. Rijkaard. Aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Goes for goal! Corner number 2 then. Pogba plays it short. He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Knocks it into space. Pogba gets into a good position. And the finish! So we've reached the hour mark. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Goulet. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
67 minutes.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Back into the middle. Hazard. Oh, he's bustling through here. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pogba. It's Pogba! And he can clear it away. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Immobile. He's having a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Pogba has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
And it's Pogba. He's gone for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. So, third corner of the game. He's tried one!
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Four added minutes on the board. Well, played right into his path. Mohamed Salah! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Just a quick
fitness
request
and
today for
fatigue, the
everybody
key
to
factors
please
now
kindly
as we
remove
head
any
for
cars
extra
parked on
time.
the road outside the stadium. Substitutions taking place.
Into extra time we go. That pass has been well intercepted. Pires. Conte. To Hazard. Nicely spread. Deep cross. Chance! Oh, terrible. And again! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's a throw-in. Costa Curta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rijkaard does well to stand firm and defend it. Conte. And it's Pires. Now that is tiny, really tiny. Played in by Pires. Beckham. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
And now I'd just like to read out
And it
our
has
fan
been
club
a
members who are
punishing game,
celebrating
both
their
physically
birthdays
and
today.
mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Minamino.
Exhaustion,
Number
physical
13,
and mental.
Ciro Immobile.
Will we find a winner?
Coming on the field, number
They
9,
have given it everything. It's been
Mbappe.
grueling.
Number
But who will be
14,
standing at the very
Sabasai.
end?
Conte. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution.
Mohamed Salah. Nicely aimed pass. Goulet. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Oh, this is a very good run. Hazard. And here's Batistuta. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution in progress.
Thailand making consecutive changes here. And it's Salah. It's a good spell of possession, this. Arda Güler. Good to... It's Papa! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that's that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Hello everybody, and
Hazard
this is a quick
taking in the
reminder to let you
accolades,
know
having
that you'll
been
be able
named
to
man of the
catch
match,
today's match
and
broadcast
deservedly so.
live on our club's FM station.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
A good show, Peter. A good show of character, a good show of resilience. This is a team that was never going to be intimidated by the crowd and their opposition, and it was thoroughly professional.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get
today's
the
match.
juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's DiMarco. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, rg4kw. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Goulet. Nicely shaped ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And it's Minamino. Minamino running with the ball. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pogba tries to thread one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's on it. And the finish! And he's done it! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Crosses it in. Goulet.
Thailand are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Minamino. Dumfries. Koundé with the clearance. Ball is over the line. And here's Rijkaard. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aimed beyond the defence. That That's the keeper's ball. Mohamed Salah. And it's Azar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Minamino! Oh, just Minamino! Oh, that was no routine save.
Minamino really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that
There will be
interception
1 minute
was
added time.
most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Thailand really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Hazard, and he's there to make the challenge. Looking for the run. Caceres. What a throw in. Now it's Minamino. Pogba. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Oh, super find. Dumfries has it out wide and in space.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's really well manoeuvred. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Dumfries. And he's managed to get free. It's gone backwards. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great skill, that's nice. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Caceres. Here's a shot! No, he's missed it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, it's come loose.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
Can he finish? He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, should have put that away.
Goulet really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
It's a searching pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Conte. Pogba. Caceres calmly anticipates. Now it's Pogba. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That has not gone well. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Fellow attendees, this is a
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Pogba! Good strong hand by the keeper. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And we have our very first corner. Salah. He's having a go! Just too much. Fractions.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Short changes him with that pass. Nicely weighted ball. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening...
It's Pogba! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. He's tried one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Mohamed Salah probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Koundé. And it's Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, super ball! Pogba! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Caceres, and that is a little undercooked. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Vinicius Junior. He's a sharp little ball here. He can get that clear. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Pogba! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Caceres promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now there's a fine ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He won't be happy with that one. Pogba! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pogba, great vision on the through ball. And the shot! It's in! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Rijkaard. And here's Maradona.
Maradona really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are...
Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. Cleared away. Struck first time. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good spread. Dumfries. And he's there to belt it away. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Azar. Time and again they are repelled. Koundé plays it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, good-looking ball. Thailand still this single goal behind. He's got away. Dumfries hangs in a cross. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Pogba. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And it's made its way to him, and he's gone back. There's the shot! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's in a great position here. And the through ball. It's Salah! Great strike! Can he finish? Caceres. Dumfries. Caceres. Dumfries. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Adams. No way through. And it's made its way to him.
I think...
Oh no, this does not look good. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Pogba has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Substitution in progress.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Thailand have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's on it. Can he get away? And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Substitutions taking place.
It's a lucky 7th corner. They've played it short. Cannavaro. Now it's Pogba. Chance, surely! It's in! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. You don't keep those out. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, It was simply inch perfect.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard.
He's one-on-one, shapes to shoot! And it's there!
Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Three-nil, and things are starting to look
There will be
awfully
5
cosy.
minutes added
Well,
time.
that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's Ljungberg! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Caceres. Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. Chance for a shot! He has done it! They're back within reach!
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Substitution.
And that is that. Thailand were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.